So it's 2017. It's been a year and a half since I graduated high school, and I'm currently working as a server, a place where you couldn't even get tips. At the time, I had no interest in going to college, no interest in anything at that point for whatever reason. It's not that I thought I was too cool for school or anything, I just really didn't know what to do. At first I didn't care, but then I started to hear a lot of chit-chatter from my coworkers, to my parents, then to my friends. Basically belittling me for being this young guy who's just settling to be a server. I'd hear, "Oh, you should go to school, you're wasting your time here." Which in a way is true, but I guess I really just wasn't ready for the real world. At first I didn't care, but then I began to feel worthless. Like, wow, did I really waste almost 2 years basically doing nothing? And that small dot of darkness later just bloomed everything. It kind of opened my mind in a bad way, I want to say. Small playful insults would turn personal for me. Hobbies were becoming boring. I found myself staying in my room after an 8-hour shift. I basically started hating myself and life. I lost motivation in myself, and I even started doing crazy things that I never would imagine myself doing. I flat out hated the person I became. I used to say even though I'm an average person, my outgoing personality will take me places. But I even started abandoning that, the one thing I had pride on. I started thinking my personality really isn't that different from others. In short, I turned my back on myself. So let me get into how this movie helped me, and like I said earlier, there will be some spoilers. So it's October 23rd of that year, and I get a text from my cousin saying she wants to see a movie called The Silent Voice. And it's a movie I was really looking forward to, but didn't realize it came out so soon. And after we watched it, as dramatic as it may sound, I think it changed my life. I could have just been at the right place at the right time, but let me try to paint a picture for you all. Basically, I just feel like I related to the movie a lot, with some scenes being uncomfortably realistic to what's going on in my own life. But I don't want to talk about the negative, I want to talk about the positive and how it helped my mental. I honestly just saw myself in Ishida's shoes in a way. I felt like me and him had a lot in common mentally. Not so much the brat aspect, but more so when he grew up and started running away from society. Like I said earlier, that's pretty much how I was seeing life. I just really didn't care. So when I saw Ishida kind of take a turn on the whole thing, it made me think, wait, why can't I do that? I remember being emotional at the end of the movie where he was looking around and finding true happiness. It gave me that small light to do the same thing. The movie inspired me to do better more than anything else. Hearing his voice say, "God, I'll promise to look at people's faces starting tomorrow," basically saying how he'll do better. That scene in specific hit home because I've never thought of trying anything like that when I was in my state. I was just in a rough spot at the time, and you guys don't understand how much it helped me. I don't even know if my explanation is doing its justice, because it really brought me from a 0 to 100. Whenever I'm feeling down, I always watch this movie. It truly has stuck with me. I even read the manga, and for me that's a rare thing. Fast forward now, I feel like I'm doing better. I hope I am, at least. I booked a really good paying job, but more importantly, I feel more happy. I know I could be even happier, so it feels like I've made a complete 150, not quite 180, but I'm getting there. And before I end the video, I want to talk about mental health and how you can help. Just like how everybody dresses differently, looks differently, the mind itself works differently. And I feel like that's overlooked sometimes. A piece of advice I like to give my friends is just don't be afraid to be the annoying friend. Like, always check up on your friends. Also check up on your friends that you may not even think feel some type of way, because a smile can hide way more than you think. And even if they don't reply to your text or message or whatever, your voice was heard, like you did what you could do, and they might have even saw it and felt way happier about themselves just right then and there. I was told this by a friend a while back, but try avoid giving them advice because you're not in their shoes. Just let them know that you're there for them. Be a great listener and understander. I feel like the understanding part is underrated. There's so many different levels to mental health. Although this video is mainly targeting anxiety, depression, just keep in mind there's other things within the realm of mental health. It's not just those two. I just wanted to stay with those topics specifically because I was fighting demons, what can I say? And if you guys are going through anything, please feel free to talk to me. Like, my Instagram and my Twitter is in the description below, and I'm definitely always down to talk to someone. It can be about anything, really. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hearing my story out. It's the first time I did this type of video. Hope you guys liked it. This was definitely a more fun video to make. So maybe I'll do more stuff like this in the future, we'll see. But yeah, subscribe if you like this kind of content and have a great day.